Blessed Unleashed is a free-to-play high fantasy action combat MMORPG and was released on Steam August 6, 2021 by VFun. They describe the game as follows. Blessed Unleashed is an open-world online game that can be enjoyed with your friends and countless others. Venture out to engage in intense combat while exploring vast regions and treacherous dungeons. Most of the hype from around a year ago surrounding this game was focused on world bosses, dungeons, battlegrounds, and arenas. Really the whole gauntlet of PvE and PvP. With good-looking graphics and all of the basics seemingly covered to be a good MMO, I figured it was time to try it out for myself. So if you'd like to waste a bit of your precious time, I'd like to invite you to explore unknown lands with me on this strange adventure. Stick around until the end where I'll list my pros, cons, and my conclusions. So this is the North American server. As you can see, according to this, I think this means there's 0 people playing. All right, what do we got here? Crusader, sword and board, looks like a fighter type. Let's see here. Code of honor through sacrifice, so maybe this is kind of like a paladin, somewhere between fighter and paladin, I think, because the berserker's your two-hander, this is your warrior, your barbarian, that sort of thing. The ranger, your bow, pretty straightforward. Mage, love the mage. We love mages. I love mages. Arcane arts, able to call the elements, do their bidding. Human. Ranger was elf. Okay, got them big old ears. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright. What do you call your Lalafell? The Ipin? Diminutive outsiders migrated from the lands unknown, seeking a fresh start on the continent. Why is he moving so much? That is an aggressive idle animation. If your IRL idle animation is... You need to probably get checked out, you know? Oh, good. Okay, humans can. There we go. Just caress the air. Ooh, I really like that staff. That looks pretty badass. I gotta say, so far I'm pretty impressed with the visuals, at least for the characters. Okay, only elves can be archers. Only cat, wolf, vampire people can be berserkers. Why? That scared the fucking shit out of me. My God. It's just wrong. It's wrong and it's creepy. There's someone out there fulfilling a fantasy with this and it makes me uncomfortable. That's fucking weird. Yeah, this is way, no, this isn't right. This is way too childish. Way too childlike. All I can think of is like, sure, obviously there's people out there that are like, oh, they're cute, I want to play one, you know, like playing with a toy, right? You're playing a video game, it's not real, like, it's just, if you saw a full-grown 30-year-old man and he was playing with, like, I don't know, like a child doll, not like a baby doll, not like a Barbie doll, but like a child, like a 8 to 12-year-old child doll, I feel like people would have things to say about that. So why would that be like really fucking weird in real life, but then people defend this in a game? They're like, oh, it's you know, it's a made up species and they're 400 years old. They're not children. And their hands and their feet look so strange. Man, these had the potential to probably look really cool if their face didn't look so stupid. You know what this face reminds me of? Do you guys remember the main bad guy from the movie The Mask? That's what all these faces remind me of. These are all some variation of that guy. So I could make like a little goblin boy. Muscle definition. Oh no. Oh, we can make him sweaty. Oh, he's liquidy. Oh, he looks like he's made out of liquid clay. That is damn unsettling. I'm gonna turn this into a completely different species. Waist thickness. Oh. Okay. Could probably make a Crash Bandicoot if we really, really worked at it. Some kind of fucked up, mutated Crash Bandicoot. Thickness and height. Okay, okay. He's starting to look like some kind of weird critter. Oh, big old fucking clawed feet. If I could change his head into like a little demon face, that would be amazing. Let's make it black. Inner fur color. Let's make it red. Oh, yeah, those look like demonic markings. Hell yeah. We need to do something about this hair because I can't see his face. It looks less lion-y, I think, without the hair. Once you put the hair on, it starts looking more lion-like. That might be okay. A little mohawk. Oh, there it is. Yeah. I have no clue how long my camera was frozen for. I just glanced over and noticed that I was like just looking at this for funsies, and then I ended up making this like demonic barbarian berserker looking guy. He looks nasty. So let's preview costume. Aw, he looks dumb now. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's got the correct proportions for that. All right, let's actually get into the game, see how it is, see how it works, see how it goes. It's so weird because, like, it looks good from a distance.
Light ends.
Fucking Christ.
A black blade shall split the sky.
Blow out my eardrums.
Numerous will return to sow the seeds.
I think the way I built my character, it actually made my armor look pretty cool. I like the claws sticking out. The ears sticking out, a little weird, but armor design looks good. The shit going on in the sky. Rocks floating. Okay, so far visually looks good. Nice. Got that whirlwind attack. Can I roll out of a being dropped down? This action combat's actually pretty good, I'd say. I mean, feels pretty decent. So far, I find the story more maybe annoying than anything, but something about it feels, I don't know what to call it. I feel like locked into place a little bit. There's something clunky going on. I'm just now starting to notice it. It's kind of hard to put my finger on, but maybe it's just really weird animation locking. Big damage. Big damage. I disappeared. It gets so loud out of nowhere. Okay. It looks like this place is a little bit more stable. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Looks real nice. So we got attendance. What else we got? We got some class skills here. Can't upgrade anything. Combos we unlock per level. Blessings, not sure what that is. Combo skills campaign. So this lets us know how far we are through different campaigns, it looks like. When you complete different... I wish World of Warcraft would do something like this, where you could, like, instead of, like, making a classic character or something, you could just, like, click on, you know, the Burning Crusade, let's say. You'd click on it, and then you'd go through the Burning Crusade. Even if it, like, adjusted your level to be appropriate, or even your build, I don't care. I think that'd be pretty cool. We got the Bless Pass, which is the Battle Pass, and then the Battle Pass also has missions. Looks like you probably complete these missions to gain points. Pretty normal stuff. Behemoth. You know, it's weird. I saw the picture and I thought behemoth. So they straight up jacked the behemoth concept. This game goes from loud to quiet, then things like this. No one on Earth has ever mined dirt and it made that noise. Did I miss one, or are they just... What's going on? Oh, I think they're respawning faster than I can loot them. They are. Aesthetically speaking, very pleasant. Like, it looks really nice. There's just way too much going on the UI.
What is it?
The UI is kind of like everything's constantly popping and flashing and getting shit in my face, which I'm, you know, assuming that's just because they want me to learn stuff, so. Defeat the Wolf King. Can do. Having kind of a hard time telling like how close I am to mind enemies. The dodging and stuff, like, I don't know, the animation lock feels like too strong. Used to Elden Ring now, so nothing else feels right. Man, they got a pretty nasty like club tail. It looks really cool. Not gonna lie, like, it's some pretty intense combat. If I don't dodge and stuff, I'm screwed. Which is definitely not normal for an MMO. You gotta make that decision where you're like, I want to get my combo off, but, you know, if I get my combo off, I'm gonna die. Which is a hard decision to make, you know, because you end up wanting to go real hard, and you can't, or you shouldn't. Come on. 5 minutes and 27 seconds. Bold statement. I don't think any MMORPG has ever made me feel that epic at 3rd level. Full stop. Alright, so we gotta kill this Harpy Queen. We'll get a trophy for beating her. Level 14. I'm level 12, so this probably isn't gonna go very well. Oh, well, she one-shotted me, so there's that, I guess. It's always so hard to tell, like, what's gonna be doable and what's not. Hopefully she's over here. Okay, then it's shifted back. Yeah, these world shifts are so strange. It's like those horses are alive, and then if I walk over there, they'll be dead. And she hits hard. Like, even though she's several levels beneath me, she's still gonna hit really hard. And I like that. These fights are definitely, you gotta be on your toes, you gotta use your items. You have to dodge, you have to roll, you gotta get out of the way. Divine Shield Maiden Soul. There we go. Okay. So first, we'll go with the pros. The skills and combat combos are pretty awesome and feel really good when they're chained together correctly and when all of the attacks obviously hit. The mini boss fights or the world bosses and even sometimes just regular fights with creatures of appropriate level feel super impactful and dire in some cases. A lot of side quests and world missions give you skill points that you can use to upgrade your combat skills. This makes you feel like you're gaining power for doing things that are optional and add positively to the entire questing experience. The world is filled with all these small treasure chests that you can find. Every 4 of these treasures that you collect grants you a permanent upgrade to the size of your bag, and again, make the journey to the next zone a bit more exciting and the overall questing experience more positive. The game really excels at getting you in and rolling quickly. I was having fun in the first 10 minutes, and despite the cons that are about to come, I was having just as much fun and more fun in my last 10 minutes as well. Some cons that I experienced in this first impression were the servers were completely dead, and I never saw another player in my entire time playing. Some animations like riding a mount feel kind of unnatural and stiff. Combat can feel chaotic in melee, as the combat lock sometimes has you doing a long locked animation nowhere near your intended target. If you're a fan of other MMOs, the questing will feel like something that you've done 100 other times. These quests feel like a step backwards from other MMOs that have released recently. The game's battle pass, which is called Bless Pass, looks and feels crudely made and just kind of slapped into the game with confusing rewards. There is a pay-to-win mechanic through the Ancient Altar system. This system allows you to pay real-world dollars for a chance at upgrading a blessing. These blessings can dramatically increase the power of your combat abilities, healing potions, and crafting capabilities. Ultimately, it's a gambling mechanic that can affect almost every facet of balance about your character. Bless offers rewards for playtime per day and per week. These rewards can feel mandatory for anyone trying to get the most out of their playtime, with the best rewards requiring a minimum of 12.5 hours of play per week. The biggest con that I have with Blessed Unleashed is the damn sounds. There are so many unnecessary and strange noises in this game, it is completely unreal. From dragonflies that sound like Apache helicopters to fields of horses that all make the exact same noise constantly, the volume levels are all over the place, so balancing out the volume in the menu is completely pointless. But you know it's not pointless, offering a like and sub to the ravenous YouTube algorithm. Doing so keeps the channel growing and appeases the beast. So here are my final thoughts about Blessed Unleashed. A lot of the game's systems feel polished, and it's obvious that a lot of thought and consideration went into the systems that make up the core of the game. I really want to like the combat system, and I think it's actually going in a really good direction for an action combat MMO, but a few key shortcomings are holding it back. Though the storyline and questing feel underwhelming and way too similar to other MMOs, I will say that the progression of your character over short periods of time feels substantial. They really nailed the sense of growth and reward over time without being a bunch of explosions and fireworks. Overall, I'd say that Blessed Unleashed had the potential to be a damn good game. With a year of time between launch and now, the game should be in a much better state. Unfortunately, the game suffers from relying too hard on cooperation that just doesn't exist with its current player count. Over monetization from gambling mechanics that give buyers advantages, and a lackluster questing experience that feels dated. Despite all of this, I had a ton of fun. I had way more fun playing Blessed Unleashed than I thought I was going to, and I actually think it's going to be a game I check in on every now and then. If you're looking for an action combat high fantasy MMO and don't mind playing in what is practically a single player state, I'd say go ahead and give Blessed Unleashed a try. It's free to play, and to the right gamer will be hundreds of hours of fun and entertainment.